Whoa, whoa.
Let's ride. Let's
Hey,
live.
hey, hey,
Let's ride. Let's live.
hey, hey.
Just you
Go,
need some gas.
go. Oh, that's a hit. I sent the blitz. They talking shit and get hit and they shit. We gotta win, so I'm trying to get in. We taking over, just me and the men. Y'all not ballin', y'all wanna be us. On my back, I feel dangerous. Orange the color, the blue just the touch. We riding and sliding, the ring right to crush. Oh, that's a hit. I sent the blitz. They talking shit and get hit and they shit. We gotta win, so I'm trying to get in. We taking over, just me and the men.
What it do, Bankroll Mafia? Welcome back to another episode of Denver Broncos Franchise. This week we have the 7-6 Las Vegas Raiders. We seen this team earlier this year, probably 2-3 weeks ago, and we came out on top. Now it's more importantly that we win this game because, we want to try to move up in a bracket to try to get that 2 seed or that 1 seed, mainly the 1 seed over the Dolphins, but it'll take a lot of other teams having to lose for us to get that secured. As we look right now at the AFC, a lot of teams are still sitting together at 9-4. A plethora of us are just right there. You got a couple of teams also sitting with 5 losses that's waiting for one of us. Teams with 4 losses to just take an L. And the NFC side is pretty similar. Only 3 teams sitting with 4 losses, and then one team sitting with a 5th loss. We got a breakout DB this week, and we got some weekly awards to go over. We got Jeremy Carter and Drew Sanders, who played outstanding last week, as they've been doing multiple games this season. And Caden Stearns will be the breakout candidate this week. Hopefully we can go ahead and get him to achieve his breakout scenario. He has been playing a lot well, getting his name more involved and called in games. Couple upgrades we want to go over before we head into this game. Got to, of course, look at the roster for the Raiders. If I do it, I'm not going to show, the full in-depth, because we just seen these guys literally recently, so I doubt their roster has changed, especially because the bye week trade deadline is way well over. Timothy Booth, man, definitely proud of this kid. He goes ahead and gets him another ability slot, so we'll hope that can help him open up a new repertoire of abilities to utilize on the field. Of course, we know Juan Poyer is the better overall D tackle, even as just being a rookie. But Alex Singleton still holds that superstar ability, so we want to see him on the field more often to utilize those abilities, of course. No point in having a superstar player on the bench. It just makes zero sense to me. And then Josh Webb, man, that's our little cannonball right there. Whenever things go south with Javonte Williams or John Bradshaw, we always can count on Josh Webb to go ahead and come out there and give us a couple yards. The Marvin Leal, I really wanted to get him active in this franchise, but seeing as though that we already lacked that pass rush with the guys we had when we had Dorrance Armstrong and Nick Benito and stuff like that, I just kind of didn't see DeMarvin Leal doing much more than just being a support backup player. So that's what he currently stands as. And Timothy Booth, we're going to go ahead and try to get him an ability, maybe strip specialist, if anything, or tackle jump. Yeah, secure tackler sounds cool. And yeah, like I said, we already been through a lot with this team. It's been an off and on battle with the Raiders. Like I said, we started off our first 2 seasons getting swept by them. We went 0-4 to them in both seasons. Took us up until year 3 to finally go ahead and get the edge over them. But because they drafted Evan McCollum, the current quarterback, and they let go of Jimmy G, who was the Grim Reaper for us. And now things have been on a more even playing field, as we currently have the record with 3-4 against them right now, because they still swept us the first 2 seasons. But as I said, the roster's pretty similar. No need to really, deep dive into these players too fully. Just go ahead and keep going. It's definitely a good team that we expect to play down to the wire, I should say. I'm not expecting this game to be a blowout necessarily, because it's the defense. The defensive line for them is definitely a ferocious defensive line. If they all get active and get going how they usually should or could, then it can be trouble for Jeremy Carter back there. So we have to see how this game goes. And this time around, they have Lee Newhouse, who isn't injured, so they are missing their free safety. That's definitely a powerhouse, and Lee Newhouse. player showcase goes to none other than the Megatron. Oh, goddamn, wrong name. Thinking about Calvin Johnson Jr. To the Decepticon, the counterpart of that, Dion Dale. We'll see Tate Adams out here along with Josh Jacobs and company, seeing if these guys can definitely knock off the Broncos while trying to climb back into the playoff situation. We're already there, just trying to climb a little bit higher in the bracket to really get that bye week and take a little breather. But it's going to take us to actually win out the rest of these games and hope and pray that the Dolphins and Jaguars both lose their games, at least 2 of their last few games of the season. That would definitely help us out to get us in a position to get what we really want. But until then, guys, we're going to go ahead and just get into this game. Should be a good one. Another AFC West matchup. You know, the AFC West matchups be the best matchups. Not just because it's an in-division matchup, but because the chemistry. You see these teams more often, twice a year. You know what I'm saying? We get more familiar with these players. We're seeing jerseys. We're seeing beef. We're seeing battle storylines and all that stuff being built. So definitely is always a good start. And to start this one off, the Raiders will have the football first, so we'll see what they do on offense to start this game off. Evan McCullum, you know, you know, I can't really speak on that. 17 TDs, 8 interceptions, compared to Jeremy Carter, who has plenty of TDs, but also a hand. Actually, I don't even got a handful. I got like a bag full of interceptions, and that's just crazy to even think about. First play for the Raiders, the captain, Devontae Adams, get the catch. Warren Reddick not happy with the play right there. Warren Reddick got to honestly step up when it comes to covering these number 1 receivers, trying to give them the opportunity to develop. And the second play of the game is Josh Jacobs bursting out the cannon like a fucking pirate, and Warren Reddick is able to hawk him down and tackle him down at the 1-yard line. But what a game, what a play, was unexpected, caught the defense completely by surprise. They had the formation, and Josh Jacobs literally burst through that hole and never looked back. Luckily, Warren Reddick in his 94 speed was able to get up there and bring him down before he punched into the end zone. Hoping that the defense can go ahead and get a stop. But either way, we're most likely looking at a touchdown 9 times out of 10. Or at least a field goal. And a quick pass is caught by Devontae Adams, the short route runner. And they had KJ Wilson in coverage on Devontae Adams, which is insane. But the Raiders go ahead and get the first points of this game, going ahead and put 7 on the board early on. It hasn't even been 2 minutes into this game. I don't think it's even been 1 minute into this game, and they're already on the board just like that. So we'll now see the Broncos and Mr. Hotshot himself, Jeremy Carter, right there, taking the field after missing 4 games this season. 3.5 games, he definitely is coming back on a vengeance, trying to really take over the league again how he was doing previously. He was battling now with Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott as far as the stats go. Having that 4-day vacation kind of damper his stats, so he's trying to get that back. And there's George Claiborne, the man in the middle, who we really fear. I'm not going to lie, George Claiborne is definitely a menace. I would have loved to have got him over here in Denver, but I'm sure whoever we picked over him or whoever picked him before us was meant to be, and we can't really control the draft board like that. Carter now looking to go up top, deep shot for Marvin Mims Jr. He finds him. Finds Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims going all the way. And that's a touchdown, a quick response, not this quick striking offense. Yeah, the Raiders' defensive line is the main problem, and probably Lee Newhouse. Other than that, I'm not really, the Broncos aren't really concerned about their DBs or about their linebackers. It's more so about the pass rush and then the up top help that the safeties do provide. And just like that, the Broncos go ahead and respond. 7-7 is now the score. Quick pass to Vontae, but there's Pat Surtain. Mr. Knock It Out. Mr. KO. Yeah. Josh Jacobs gets the handoff. Nowhere to go, though. 3rd and 10 for that play right there. Surprising to see Josh Jacobs still in the Raiders uniform, knowing that he probably has some contract negotiations that needed to be done, and they got done indeed. And Devontae Adams might be the key factor to this offense today, as he has just been having his way on both sides of the field, over on Pat Surtain's side and on Warren Reddick's side. Play action pass leads to another pass up top to Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer now gets the catch. And the Raiders are playing some smart football. They're finding the coverages, they're finding the weaknesses. The Broncos do tend to run a lot of man, so there's not a lot of zone being played. And as I say that, we're running zone right now. But we shall see what happens on this play as pressure gets back there. The pass is thrown, and it's a quick hit by PS2 to get down the fullback, I believe that was, instantly. 2nd and 9 now at a 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter. And DeForest Buckner gets back there and takes the, man, y'all know what DeForest Buckner does. Mr. TFL himself. And man, pressure getting back there again, but the screen pass is made. Singleton could have bring down Josh Jacobs, but here goes Drew Sanders with a shoulder hit, laying him down to the ground, then picking him up just to argue with him. Don't you just love football? 4th and 9. They're going for the field goal. Try the field goal kick is up and good, and the Raiders they take back the lead, making this a 10-7 ball game currently. Really interesting to see how this game is going to go. It's been kind of back and forth so far, and it's only still in the first quarter. Like, both teams are kind of getting up the field pretty quickly. Not enough drives. Carter on the run. Multiple Raiders are back there. Pressure. The main man is the madman, Max Crosby, getting back there, laying down the tackle on Jeremy Carter, getting the sack. 2nd and 19 now. Carter taking a shot to field. He finds a man. Oh, it's incomplete. Dropped by Denzel Mims. Usually he's the one who catches the football no matter what. Most of my receivers tend to do that, but deep shot again on the other side of the field, and this time it's caught. Pass intended for Marvin Mims, and it is indeed in his possession that he's celebrating right now for the big boy catch. John Bradshaw now in the game. Take the handoff, try to get the first down, but he gets clipped by 39. 2nd and 2. Now looking at Vontae back there. Vontae gets the handoff. Vontae cuts it back, and he gets the first down and plenty more. The freight train just doing what he does best, powering through defenders and plowing through tackles. Carter now. Climbing the pocket. Carter now. Ooh. Tried to take it himself. He's seen the opener. Wasn't able to get it. Got to be careful, man. He just got hurt. A bad shoulder injury that kind of took him out for a couple games. We're lucky to have him back this early, honestly. And taking risks like that, against a defense who really wants to knock your head off, got to be pretty careful about that. But either way, the Broncos go ahead and punch their ticket into the end zone as Javonte Williams goes ahead and dives on the dive play. He dives on the dive play. That's hilarious. And yeah, now the Broncos have the lead 14-10. And it's not really a good sign when the Broncos get the lead, because then we start scoring. But who's to say that we can do that today? As you see the effort from the Raiders, they're trying their hardest to really make plays today. There's number 38. I don't know who 38 is for real. It might be the fullback, might be a tight end. I'm not too sure. But he gets the catch right there, getting his guys the first downs. We go ahead and head to the second quarter of football now. And it's been a close contested game. Not too much separation in this game. Pretty back and forth, but there's Juan Reddick. Juan Reddick has a chance to take it all the way. Can Josh Jacobs get there in time to stop the touchdown? He does not get there because Juan Reddick has the speed, and he gets knocked into the end zone for a pick six. This rookie, he has his highs, man. He does, and his highs are high. His lows aren't that low. His lows are just more consistent than his highs. But man, when he goes high and he hits, man, he makes a play, and that's what you want from your rookie that you draft. You move up in the draft and a 15th pick in the first round. You know what I'm saying? You want him to play like he knows what he's doing on and off the field. And look at the pressure. Alex Singleton flying back there. Another sackmaster machine right there. Drew Sanders and Alex Singleton have been getting back there like some madmen, and it's absolutely crazy. And another pass to Devontae Adams. He gets the catch, but Juan Reddick gets there to lay a hit along with J.L. Skinner. Now Evan McCullough finding a man. No, he finds a Bronco. It's Drew Sanders. Drew Sanders sitting in the right place at the right time. Zone lurking. And he gets himself an interception. And Evan McCullough is spiraling right now. Back-to-back interceptions on back-to-back drives. Has to be heartbreaking. And yes, it's still early days in this game. But man, I see who he was going for. He had 3 targets in that area. Luckily, Drew Sanders just played his smart and said, I'm going to sit right here and react once the ball is thrown. And that is exactly what he did. We have an open man right there. In fact, we want to see if we can hit him. We going up top, and no. We throw it right back to the Raiders as they baited us. They had us thinking that Noah Fant was kind of wide open. We threw the drill pass, the bullet pass instead of lobbing up top, and Chuck Clark was there to intercept it just in time. What a way to read and react by Chuck Clark to get the lick back for the Raiders and to stop the Broncos from mounting up another drive to get us to the end zone. Now with the Raiders back with the football, they just lost it like literally a play ago. And now they have it back in their possession. What will Evan McCullough do? He could have took it himself, but it could have been intercepted again by Juan Reddick, who was in the right place at the right time, but unable to seal that pick. And Evan McCullough dropping back, looking for a man. It is intercepted again by Drew Sanders. It is meant to be. Ball does not lie. And that's why you got to love this sport of football, because sometimes you think things are just happening script-wise or whatever. But, sometimes fate is just real, man. It's meant to be. We deserved that interception. It was time for us to go ahead and score. Drew Sanders, once again, he was in coverage, but he sat right there, and the pick came to him literally. And that's how you throw a dart thrown to Denzel Mims. As if you don't know, Deon Dale is out because of a practice injury. Deep shot thrown is intercepted again by Max Crosby. Oh my God, maybe ball doesn't lie for the Raiders too, and Max Crosby trying to outrun Marvin Mims Jr. Is this possible? He's at the 10, the 5. Mad Max Crosby houses an interception, a pick six that I was not expecting to happen. I mean, that was an ill-advised throw by Jeremy Carter. He had 4 defenders chasing him and just want to get the ball away. Could have threw out of bounds, but instead threw it up top, taking a chance with his tight end, who usually is able to moss defenders. But Mad Max Crosby stood right there in the right position. Noah Fant could have had a brain, and used it to see that Max Crosby about to catch a pick and intervene with that, but he didn't. So led to a pick six by Max Crosby, which is kind of concerning. Oh, Deon Dale is not injured. I thought he was definitely injured for a practice injury, but he is out here. He is on the field, and he fumbles into the end zone trying to celebrate. We've seen this happen each and every year since drafting Deon Dale to the league, to the Broncos. We've seen it happen to him in college. He has a tendency. He has no attitude. He doesn't have anger problems, none of that stuff. But he has a way of trying to showboat and celebrate that just tends to bite us back, you know what I'm saying? And what an effort by the Raiders right now to really climb back. That wasn't even out the game, but climb and take back momentum into this game. A pick thrown to us, pick thrown back to them, pick thrown back to us, pick thrown back to them, but this time they picked it for 6. Even the Broncos are still leading right now 21-17. That fumble in the end zone definitely just hurt, because Deon Dale's been quiet all day. Finally made some noise, and then he made the wrong kind of noise by fumbling it and giving the Raiders back possession of the football. Josh McCrory, man, is definitely one of my favorite DBs on this team. Can't pick past the 10 because he's like the main character. And there's J.L. Skinner giving chase to Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer has some wheels on him right now, and luckily Surtain's able to come over there and aid in stopping Michael Mayer from taking another pass to the crib. Nice little, weird little screen out kind of route looking jump. Michael Mayer gets the catch on that one for a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 down the distance. Evan McCullough calling the audible at the line of scrimmage right now. That's like what he sees. Play action pass, rolling to the right side of the field. He overthrows what would have been a touchdown to Michael Mayer. J.L. Skinner's kind of having his hands full right now and trying to keep up with Michael Mayer. I'm saying Mayer get open too open. Seeing him get open too open. I'm seeing him get open too often in this game. And there's Caden Stearns making a deflection. I'm not sure if that counts towards his breakout. I hope it does, but if it doesn't, that'll be some BS. And they like to go for a field goal to tie this game up. Wait, actually, no. They're down by 1. 21-20 now the score. Here in the second quarter of football, and Carter looking to use his arm again. Maybe his legs. Uses his legs for a little bit, slides. Doesn't get much for real. As there's Stevens, Philip Stevens, man, another game-changing defensive lineman for the Raiders. And a handoff to Javonte Williams gets us nowhere. Good pass protection right there. Nice throw in the bucket. Marvin Mims Jr. able to haul it in. Able to catch that pass, a risky throw, but it was made. And Vontae trying to plow his way through defenders, unable to do so as the Raiders are short tackling right now. It's George Nelson who was out for the game due to practice injury. That's who I'm like. One of my receivers are missing because Denzel Mims is the fourth man that steps up.
Here's Carter throwing on first down.
The shot going to the corner for Dion. Dion doing what he does best and making up for what his mistake he made previously. Mossing the defender in the end zone corner. And boy, oh boy, what a play by Dion Dale, man. Just look at the Decepticon make this play right here. Carter just threw it up top. It's 1v1 coverage. You know what I'm saying? Gotta trust your guy. He's 6'5" for a reason. Put it in the sky and let him do the rest of the work.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you've described it.
Evan McCullough, fake play action. Throws it up top. He gets a man, but Surtain, Mr. KO gets the ball knocked out yet again. Perfect effort of playing through the whistle. Now he's in the zone. Hopefully he can lock up and erase whatever receiver's right there. McCullough sitting right there perfectly. There's a wide open receiver, but luckily it's overthrown. Alex Singleton celebrating. I don't know why, because that could have been your man or probably was your man. And where was you?
To throw on third down.
McCullough now finds similar route. He finds Michael Mayer and Juan Reddick running the opposite direction. Almost frozen that play. J.F. Skinner comes down to save the tackle. Oh, what is going on? 28-20 right now in the second quarter of this game. As halftime is slowly approaching, and Josh Jacobs over here getting kind of groovy, trying to fight for extra yards, 2nd and 4. Pressure. Drew Sanders flying back there, chasing him like a madman. Coming back to like a creeper in Minecraft, ready to explode. McCullough now with Josh Jacobs on his right side. Pass is thrown. Pass is almost intercepted by Josh McCrary. He had his hands on it. I wish he went ahead and just snagged that jump and took it back for 6, just to add to my rookie's resume, you know what I'm saying? And the kick by the Raiders is up and good. Deep shot, man, 49 yards. Probably is more than that considered what the actual goalpost is, but whatever.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes
Vontae. Nice little handoff right there. Now he is in the zone. Carter, pressure his face. The pass is incomplete. Pass was going to Denzel Mims, but luckily the defense of the Raiders got back there to bring some pressure, and the pocket is almost collapsing. Shot thrown, pass defended. The Raiders are playing some football today. They're definitely playing some football. Carter looking up top for Mims. Pass is caught. Mims he's giving chase. Mims is able to escape. What is he doing? Marvin Mims dives. I don't know if he's trying to get to the end zone or what, but honestly, given the fact that he wasn't touched, he should have been able to get back up and score. But Javonte Williams ultimately gets the touchdown. We're going to just say Marvin Mims was trying to help Javonte Williams add a touchdown to his stat sheet for the season. Pass right there by McCullough is caught. Might be it. No, ain't going to be no run. No runs. Quick pass right there to the second straight tight end. The Raiders are in the hurry. They're moving this football right now. 17 seconds. Try to find number 17, Devontae Adams, but McCrary, look at him. We might got to put him on number 1 receivers. 15 seconds left for these Raiders to get to the end zone. Pass out the backfield to Josh Jacobs. Drew Sanders comes down and gets him out of bounds. 3rd and 10. 11 seconds left in this game, with the Broncos currently sitting on top, heading into the half, 35-23. Can the Raiders get a quick score to get into the end zone? We know they can kick 49-yard field goals. Can they get to that point of the field? No. 4th and 5. Timeout called, the last of the Raiders' timeouts. They're going for it all right here on this play. It's up there. It's almost caught, almost intercepted. It could have went 50-50 for Jacoby Myers, but instead it's incomplete as we head to this halftime report. Hey, it's a good game. It's honestly a good game. Passing yards right now in our favor. Rushing yards right now in our favor. But as always, we'll go ahead and look a little glimpse around the league to see what's going on, to see how these other teams are faring in their games. Hoping that the Jaguars and Dolphins are taking the L. We'll see our division rivals, the Chargers, over here in LA, where they're in San Francisco right now, bumping over top of the 49ers. Purdy is unable to knock Jay Herbo out of his jam as he's leading his team 21-3 heading into the halftime of their game. And we got the Bills and the Jets. We'll see the Jets later in the season. They sit at 2-11 currently, losing to their division rivals, the Buffalo Bills. Not too worried about them guys. And here we go, the Chiefs and Dolphins. With the Dolphins spanking the Chiefs 28-7, boosting their record to 10-4, knocking the Chiefs down to 9-5. See, that's a win-win for me because I want the Chiefs to fall back off of us. But the Dolphins just went ahead and increased their steps a little bit further in trying to go ahead and secure their spot as the 1 seed or 2 seed. I keep saying 2 seed because, you know, can't get the 1 seed. At least you're the top in the team that's playing in wild card weekend. But ultimately, we all want the wild card space, not the wild card space, the bye week with the 1 seed being in our possession. And the Broncos will get the ball first to start this game off. Javonte Williams, 9 carries for 44 yards and 2 TDs on the day so far. We'll see if we can get him going more actively in this game as he gets the ball to hand off and he fumbles. No way he fumbled while in the zone. I just can't believe it right now. Hopefully the Booth challenges it. I think that was Tyree Wilson. Nah, Tyree Wilson came from the backside. Booth review right now. Hoping that it falls into our favor because that'll be a crazy way to start this drive off by giving the Raiders back the football early on in this game. It's like almost at the same time, like simultaneously, that the ball comes out when the knee hits the ground type shit. But they give us the ball back, so 2nd and 2. And you know what we're going to do? Oh, did I mean to sit right there that long to get a flag for sure? Well, we'll take our little flag, our little penalty, delay of game on that one. Now back at the line, 2nd and 7. Give it to Vontae again. That was the plan for 2nd and 2, but we fucking around and let the time catch up to us and fold it. Game lagging on my end a little bit, but Carter looking up top, he finds Noah Fant on the sideline with a throw. Just put it up in the air, and Fant kind of tracked it down to get there before it went out of bounds. Look at Lee Newhouse on the sideline talking his trash right now. Up the middle, Vontae unable to go anywhere. Tyree Wilson and Stevens, I think, were the 2 accomplices that got back there to stop Vontae in his tracks. Now Carter taking a step back from under the center, looking to see what he could find. And there's pressure on his face again. 2 defenders in the area, and what a fucking catch! Denzel Mims is out of this world, bro. Oh my! I know Deion Dale is just a fucking generational talent, unicorn. Denzel Mims, though, Slim. There's no way in the world I expected Denzel Mims to catch that catch. I don't need to do replays, but we gotta do a replay for this one, y'all. Denzel Mims, y'all. This is the 4th receiver on our team. We seen George Nelson do some shit like this. We seen Marvin Mims do some shit like this. He was doing this shit in year 1. But Slim, that's tough. That's tough right there. Now Carter is in the zone. Hopefully we can make some good plays right there. And that would have been a pick. That would have been a pick if Carter did not have Gambler on right now. One more chance to risk a throw. We're going to look around. He's trying to scramble. He throws it out of bounds, trying to hit Deion Dale, and it's incomplete, knocking himself out of the zone like a goofy. Pressure coming, but it's a screen pass. Vontae gets the handoff. The pass. Diving for the first down. Smart play. That was a smart play right there. Because I don't think he would have got it if he would have tried to bulldoze through the 3 contact right there. Toss play out to the right side. Mad Max Crosby not having it. Sealed that edge off better than anybody can do. And here we go. Play action this time. Carter with time. Looking to see what he can do. Take him top of the field himself. Gets stood up by Tyree Wilson. I see what he was trying to do. He's trying to see if he can get Wilson to kind of follow the receiver. Dark pass right there thrown, and it is caught by Zay Hills. John Bradshaw in the game right now for the stretch play. We'll see if he can go ahead and seal the deal, get into the end zone. He cuts it back inside, and he does just what I just expected him to do. Gets into the end zone, touchdown John Bradshaw. This is one of our red zone backs right here. Like I said, even though he doesn't get the chance to carry the ball as much to get the yards he needs, like to become a 1,000-yard rusher, I do think that if we had him for a full season without Javonte Williams, we can turn Bradshaw into an elite back for sure. Maybe even Josh Webb, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to wish an injury on Javonte Williams at all, but just saying if we actually just carry Josh Webb and John Bradshaw the whole season, I think it can be done with good stats coming out at the end of this. And a risky throw right there, but the risky throw is caught and bringing his team within 2 yards of the first down needed. 2nd and 2 now for the Raiders. Look like they might run the football on this play, not too sure. Formation could be a play action, and it's a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who has space. Alex Singleton trying to get him, and he does just that, going for the waist, bringing Josh Jacobs down. Jacobs now looking like he's trying to get that burst of speed he had in the first quarter on the second play of the game when he took it the distance. And the Raiders aren't trying to really feed him as much. They're doing a lot of play action passes, trying to catch us off guard. It's kind of working, but it's kind of not working. Hoping that McCullum throws us another pick by being so reckless with his play actions, you know what I'm saying? Another drop back per Surtain, Mr. KO. Come on now. If you're going to catch the ball, you got to catch the ball and go down to the ground. Because if Surtain puts an arm on you, you're dropping the pass. And pressure. Ooh, Drew Sanders unable to keep up with Josh Jacobs. And Josh Jacobs able to get lost and get into the end zone on the passing play. And this game isn't over. This game is not over by a long shot. Evan McCullum and his Raiders, they have that grit that can just go ahead and continue to fight until the end. You know what I'm saying? And us being the team that we are, I've seen us fold, you know what I'm saying, and lose games due to doing mistakes. And one of those mistakes that we've seen previously on was Dion Dale celebrating and fumbling, you know what I'm saying, or throwing the interceptions back to the Raiders after they threw us the interceptions in the fucking first place. But in this game, empty backfield, quick pass right now to Denzel Mims, and Denzel Mims is definitely getting his money's worth right now, getting active in the field, making plays. Now, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Broncos are driving right now. Carter dropping back, trying to find someone to get to. It is an incomplete pass. Tyree Wilson dropped back in coverage to go ahead and meet Noah Fant where he needed to be. Now, hand off to Vontae. Vontae could have got the first down, but unfortunately was tripped up from the backside. 1 yard to gain. Empty backfield. Quick pass right now to Dion Dale. Dion Dale with the tackle and fighting his way to the 20-yard line, getting the first down needed. Previously, he already got that, Joe, but you know what I'm saying. Toss play. And Max Crosby is there again to meet Javonte Williams in the backfield for a 5-yard loss. Crosby is definitely, how's Javonte Williams showing off or flexing? That'll be the end of the third quarter as we now head to the fourth quarter, man. Neither team over 100 yards rushing, both sitting at 86 and 81 respectively. But the Broncos had 400 yards passing on the day, while the Raiders sitting at 200 and something. And what could have been an icy interception for 28 for the Raiders is just a deflection and an incomplete pass now for the Broncos. Broncos have a passive play set up right now. Carter in the backfield, throwing it up top, trying to find his man, Noah Fant, but unable to get there. His 28 is right there again. Field goal kick is up. The field goal kick is good, increasing their lead to 45 now to the Raiders 30. And the Raiders go ahead and get the ball. They get the fresh drive to start the fourth quarter pretty much. We kind of already climbed our way up to the field. And there's an open receiver for the Raiders. It's Michael Mayer who's open again. Is Drew Sanders and Alex Singleton just not able to keep up with you? Is J.L. Skinner and Caden Stearns just getting lost in the sauce? I'm confused on what's going on right there. Alex Singleton says, no, it's not me. Trust me. Trust me. I'm getting back there. I'm doing my assignment. I'm doing my job. And I had to apologize for that because he definitely is doing exactly just that. And Drew Sanders has 2 interceptions, so it can't be him making the mistakes. But Evan McCullum escaping what could have been a sack in the backfield, takes on himself with his legs. I've never seen him really run as much. 3rd and 2 now for the Raiders. What they do, they don't give it to Jacobs. They throw it and it's a catch. Juan Reddick unable to compete with Devontae Adams route running on a possession catch. Empty backfield for the Raiders. McCullum sitting in the pocket and he finds a man. Is Jacoby Myers, who gets his way into the end zone with ease pretty much. And now 37-45. This is still a ball game right now. Like literally one possession, 2-point conversion for the Raiders can get them the tie ball game. Raiders and Broncos, man, a matchup you don't want to miss. You don't want to just let these two teams, play a game and not tune in, as this is what you get: competitive football, back and forth scoring, empty backfield for Carter right now, climbing the pocket himself, getting the first down. No, he fumbles, and the Raiders recover the football. Number 28, Clark gets the recovery. What a failed possession that was. A turnover that was not needed. And then a catch by Michael Mayer. Uh-oh. I know Broncos fans aren't really happy with that decision made just now. But getting back there is Timmy Booth with his new abilities. Getting back there, doing a little boy emote. That's a much needed sack right there we needed. I cannot hold you. We needed that sack so badly to push these guys back a little bit. We know that kick range is definitely good because this is a dome here at Allegiant Stadium. Not Carter. Oh, no. Said the wrong name, man. McCullum was getting pressured back there, but he keeps finding Michael Mayer just on time to connect with. Another play action again, pass thrown, and it's caught. Devontae Adams working on Juan Reddick over there, and actually he's getting overtime. They're going 2-point conversion style. Quick pass is caught, and it's Michael Mayer, bro. The fucking cancer, bro. Michael Mayer is like a fucking kryptonite. And Javonte Williams, the controller, something had to happen. You know what I'm saying? For him to just run sideways like that for a 3-yard loss, that's definitely concerning, especially in a tie ball game environment. Now Jeremy Carter looking to go up top with his main man, Deion Dale. But the ball is caught, and Deion Dale oh my gosh. You gotta chill, Deion Dale. You gotta chill. The Decepticon outruns his defender and catches it, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. This time he celebrated, but he dove into the end zone correctly this time. Definitely was worried about that pressure in my man Jeremy Carter's face. And then the ball being thrown up top like that was definitely risky. Josh Jacobs with the handoff for the Raiders for their first drive of this possession. And he gets about 4 yards. Oh my goodness, Michael Mayer is doing everything today. The Broncos defensive coordinator has to call some plays to kind of adjust and cater to Michael Mayer being guarded. He's getting too many open plays, and he's really the one keeping the Raiders drive alive. And it's Devontae Adams being the one to clean up the fucking mess. Goodness gracious, what is going to happen in this game? Only time will tell, as they have a wide open Josh Jacobs who stayed, he out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now for the Raiders. Might be a handoff, might be a run. They call it an audible line of scrimmage. Nope, he's dropping back. He throws a curl route. Juan Reddick lost and the sauce. My goodness, you seen the route on that one? Shit, Devontae Adams would have bagged me too. I would have been in the end zone by now. Evan McCullum, man, he's throwing some darts. He ain't been missing. He's been hitting. That could have been a big play right there. Play action again, and it's an open Michael fucking Mayer, bro. What is going on, bro? I'm about to lose my marbles, man. Why is Michael Mayer always open as they're throwing alley hoops and celebrating viciously over there? Kickoff right now. Here in the Allegiant Stadium, man, the Broncos take it, and this happened right here. That was definitely my controller doing some dumb shit. And that explains what happened to Javonte Williams, why he was running to the right side like that. So they got the safety. Raiders get 2 points, giving them 54-52, because I would never ever run out the fucking back of end zone like that in my life. So now the Raiders have the football, and you see time is pretty much ticking.
first down.
Only 50 seconds left on the clock for real. Timeout call by the Broncos. Yeah, that kind of demoralized my like kind of knocked my mood out the way because like I had a feeling that this game was pretty much said and done when that happened. Only because the fact of the matter, like, yeah, we scored with Deion Dale after that Javonte Williams play happened. But let's say we just didn't. Let's say Javonte Williams fumbled and they scored. And then this fucking kick return shit happened with Zay Hills. That is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? A way to go out like that. But I can't really blame it on anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm still playing the game. Carter, we have a chance to score now. Got to capitalize on it. And if we aren't able to do just that, then that's on us at the end of the day. So, you know, Cameron Dicker, the kicker, looking to go ahead and get ready. 30 seconds left on the clock. Deep shot thrown. Pass is incomplete, intended for Marvin Mims Jr. Now 3rd and 10 here at the 7-yard line. Kind of in a sticky situation, you know what I'm saying? So you could probably hear it in my voice right now. I'm not that excited because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I just know I'm just going to take for this game, just in the situation we're in. And look at that right there. Shot clock, I think, calls game. Oh, no. Who's that? Can't see the name. Oh, yeah. Anyway, like I said, that safety didn't fucking happen. By then, run out of bounds with Zay Hills. They would never have fucking 54. It would be overtime, possibly. But instead, you know, I mean, they practiced the field goal bar. They caught the interception right there. Yeah, anyways, the Broncos go ahead and fall short. 52-54 to the Raiders. It shouldn't have happened. You know, so this is one of them games where I'm like, this game fluke, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely was supposed to be this way, but it happened, you know. Can't really speak on it too much. Yeah, game we should have won. Definitely just wasn't able to come through, pull through for it, you know, despite whatever happened on my end. 3 interceptions for both of these quarterbacks. 3 touchdowns for one, 5 touchdowns for the next. Josh Jacobs had him a good game, no touchdowns for him. Vontae Williams had some 2 touchdowns for the night. Michael Mayer went fucking absolutely insane. I don't know what was going on with him. Mims went insane. Deion Dale was trailing behind that, and then Devontae Adams was trailing behind that. A couple other guys went into the end zone. Denzel Mims and Jacoby Myers. Defensively, you see the stats right there. I just don't even want to. Max Crosby definitely played a good game today. Man. Oh, that was Brandon Jones. Okay. It don't matter who the fuck it was. It shouldn't have happened how it happened. Just one of them games, man. I tell you, if we see these Raiders again in the postseason, know how to be because we're not going to see them again for the rest of the season. And we're going to have to just take our anger out on them as we fall short, man. We're bringing them closer towards us, which is absolutely frying me right now. 8-6 for the Raiders, 9-5 for the Broncos. You see what I'm saying? We're putting ourselves in more risky territory. We got the Panthers this week. We got the Jets week 17, and to close out the season, we will see the Packers, the Jaguars. Only 4 games left. 4 games to see if the Broncos will go ahead and get into the playoffs, man. But that'll be all for this video. Thank you all for tuning into the channel. I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time.